So even though Gears of War 3, and my buddy who's crazy about this, who keeps emailing me every day to get it, um, but I can't because he doesn't know that we don't have access because he got Bulletstorm early, or he got Bulletstorm, so he has early access. He's telling me all these things that are different. He's like, yeah, the weapons are different. So and so you can play. I think it's like the Horde, but backwards, where you actually,
Beast mode.
yeah, beast mode. So it might seem like small tweaks to you, Rage, but to people that play Gears of War 2, just like the difference between Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops. There's a huge difference for those that know, but for the casual gamer, it might not seem like that big of a
There's a
difference.
4-player co-op mode too.
Yeah,
I actually wouldn't know because I didn't play Gears of War 2. I played through Gears of War 1, and I enjoyed the single player. Didn't really enjoy the online. I was just wondering if there was actually gameplay differences, like the cover system is all still there and everything. I've only watched like a video of it, so.
yeah. I think there's a new weapon. So you know about the cover system and all that stuff, right? Like there's a new like grenade weapon that goes underneath cover now. So that might open up some different possibilities for multiplayer. It like goes underneath the ground and pops up. So
So was the online based around like corner camping and third person watching and everything, or what?
you can go ahead, Snarky. What were your impressions of online when you played multiplayer for Gears 2?
For Gears 2, I didn't play it all that much because I wasn't really into multiplayer gaming back then. I don't even think I had an Xbox when Gears of War 2 came out.
Okay.
But from what I have played, I usually only played with friends. But I don't know, like, Josh, you're saying that oh fuck, am I not supposed to call you that?
I don't care.
Okay,
My name.
I don't know. Can I look you in the eyes when I talk?
Well, if you get to say that, I get to say that your other AKA was "It's Britney, bitch."
Well, okay, well it's Brittany, but it's not that other thing that you said. That's something else. Um, what was the question about Gears? I don't know.
Gears 2, multiplayer.
What? Oh, I don't know. I really liked it. Honestly, like, okay, to get a little teeny bit off topic, but you can bring me back. I play the campaigns of every game that I get. Like a lot of
Yeah, your
people,
gamer score is freaking like I have a high gamer score, but your gamer score is like
it is not even that much. It's like a little over. It's like
Well, it's
42,000
not
or
even that much.
something.
42,000.
It really is not that much because a friend of mine, his was like just broke 100,000, and there's people with like 150,000. It's like ridiculous. 40,000 is like a drop in the bucket.
There's a guy shooting for 1 million right now, actually, but that's off topic. Sorry.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say is that I probably played the campaign more than I played multiplayer, so I couldn't really answer that question just because I really like playing.
Oh yeah, on Gears 2, I'll tell you. I'll try to keep it in Call of Duty relative terms. Um, I think on Gears of War 2, so if you're a Call of Duty player and you don't play Gears of War 2, it's round based. Okay, so imagine it's like search and destroy, basically. So you're with your buddies, you're in a party, and as far as the corner camping goes, there's power weapons like Halo, right? So you can't if you want to win, you would you'd probably want to are you guys still there?
Yeah, so you have to go actually find the weapons?
Yeah, you gotta have to go. So, like, if you wanted a torque bow or a grenade launcher, or I don't even know what it's called anymore. Um, but whatever, if you wanted those weapons, you have to go get them. And if you camp and everybody gets those weapons first, you're gonna lose. So it's like search and destroy. And I think it's to first to four, and it's pretty fun because it's like when you die, like in search and destroy, everybody gets to watch you fail or be awesome. So it's pretty fun like that, and the rounds are pretty quick because you only live once. So the corner camp and stuff. If you play against a really good team, you can't camp in that game. It's like they can. I don't know how to explain it. You just gonna have to play it. It's too difficult concept to
Well,
understand.
I'm not really gonna have access to the beta. I am actually gonna get Boltstorm in the mail tomorrow from GameFly, so I'm gonna be looking into that.
Oh, you got GameFly?
I just started again.
Oh,
I used to
Are you
get Game-
talking about?
oh.
Sorry, I
Go
was gonna say, are you planning on playing the beta with Bulletstorm?
No, you can't, right? You need
Yeah,
the new one.
that's what I thought you meant.
No, no. I was just saying that. I was asking that that's the way you get the beta, right? But I'm only gonna be able to play used or whatever. So.
That's how you got it early.
Hmm. So is there like an open beta for just download on Xbox Live or?
I don't
You have to
know.
pre-order it from GameStop to get the
I
code.
hope not. They're gonna say like 3 days later. Oh yeah, open to everybody.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
I don't know. I'll see how you guys feel about it, and I imagine that there's going to be just a flood of Gears of War 3 videos on YouTube.
Well, I'm supposed to get 3 beta codes, and they sent me one, and so hopefully, I don't know. I was gonna buy a bunch of beta codes and try to sell them, but I don't know. I didn't do that.
Really?
Too old for that now.
Do people really are trying to buy them, or?
Yeah, when they were doing pre-early access from Bulletstorm, like that part. I guess there was a code that said you got it that day without Bulletstorm. They were selling to $50 and $60 on eBay. So,
Wow.
but
Anyway, yeah, that's
so
what I have to say about that.
yeah, we'll move on from there. We're going to our guest spot time, so we're going to kind of focus on our guests, Snarky Bidoof, aka the Mediocre Madam, aka
It's Brittany, bitch.
that's right. So,
It sounded so sad about that. Oh,
it's Brittany, bitch. You got to be like, use a bitch, Sabir. It's Brittany, bitch.
It's Brittany, bitch.
So, your channel is it the Mediocre Madam or Mediocre Madam on YouTube?
I don't know.
it's
Like
the.
it's started out. It's the Mediocre Madam, but honestly, like the more I say it, the more it's like too much. It's doing too much.
So go check her channel out. I think she got over 100 subscribers. I think she might have got 200 after this podcast that we're doing.
I mean, every time you mention my name.
Anytime. I think you just checked it. I updated it right now, and it says 375. So.
Oh my god, you're so full of
Oh
shit.
gosh, dude, what the? Dude, there's like 1,100 subs.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so
That,
I'm at
check her
130.
out.
130.
The Mediocre Madam, THE Mediocre Madam. So
I'm pretty sure the more important part to spell is mediocre.
mediocre.
can you just type in Mediocre Madam to YouTube? Let's see.
I don't know.
I'm gonna see.
But yeah, if you guys are listening, go check her out. She's hilarious.
No, you can't.
We've been able to play some party up on some matches. She's putting up some good gameplay, some good commentaries, and I think you kind of figured out your rendering issues, right? The ghosts are gone; they're done.
Yeah, they're out of the machine.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and talk about that, but we'll get into it, and we'll talk about your playstyle. So the viewers that watch me and Rage, well, Rage says he's a rusher, but he ain't no true rusher. But
Are you serious?
why don't you go into your playstyle?
Hold on.
Hold on, let me put my pants back on. It's on now. Okay.
I don't know what it is, but I kind of do take offense to that. From like not from you because I rush, but did I ever tell you a story about how I got called a camper from someone and I literally argued back and forth with him until I convinced him to watch the recent game and he was like, "Oh, okay."
All right, dudes, I'm sorry.
People just throw out the word camper sometimes just to.
Here's the deal: if you kill me, you obviously are a camper. That's the only
That's the only explanation.
The kill cam goes back what, like 3-5 seconds, something like that.
Yeah, it's
so
like
if someone is running and they stop because of the UAV and they look down sights and kill someone, it's gonna look like they've been sitting there all day, right?
I know, but I wouldn't do that. I would keep running
And kill yourself.
No, come on. You know what it is. You know what I do.
I
go 15 and 40.
But your playstyle, Brittany, is definitely a lot different than ours. But I mean,
in that I don't have one.
No, you do. Come on, talk about it.
Yeah, I don't. Well, see, this is what I do. So I play like shit, right? And then I watch Sandy Ravage videos, and then I put my pants back on, and then I get, and then I start,
Oh my God.
and then I play Call of Duty, and then I run around with a fucking shotgun, and I die a lot. So
Well,
yeah,
if
that's
it's Black Ops. There's your first mistake.
Yeah, because Black Ops sucks. See, I knew you
No,
agreed
shotguns with
I
shotguns.
knew you agreed with me. Black Ops does suck. So, yeah, no, my playstyle is like I'll run around and then I'll die a lot, and then I don't run high kill streaks, so I never really get like the 1,001 games that you guys do. But yeah, I have fun. I don't know. I just run around, do whatever.
You can't even throw out the defensive word,
Camping?
No, defensive. It's defensive. If you're kind
Oh, okay. Sometimes, like, honestly, like, I have no strategy. That's why I do so poorly. I don't, like, recently, like, honestly, I'm gonna pump up your channel a little bit right now. Rage, when I watch your videos, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. I should probably not run out in the open, like, waving my gun wildly in the air.
You mean you're not supposed to hold down the cook frag grenades and...
Yeah, exactly. So I don't really run out, like, I think of almost every map in terms of domination now. So, like, I hardly ever run out in the B flag areas.
That's a good idea.
And so, I don't know. I figure the more I'm moving, the more likely it is I'm gonna come up on somebody that's not paying attention.
Well, I mean, I think that is the appeal of doing a YouTube channel, because it's going to be a record of how you play, right? So hopefully we can see growth as far as your play style and how you...
Well, I mean, honestly, the way that YouTube goes, I Normally I won't post a game where I go like 2 and 15, where somebody's just raping with chopper gunners and all this shit. Like I'll probably not post over that. But honestly, like if I go like 5 and 15 or 5 and 20, or not 5 and 20, 20 and 5, and that's like an exceptional game for me. So I'll post that, no problem. A lot of people won't, like, that's a bad game for them.
Wait, which game?
So like a game, if I went like 20 kills and 5 deaths or something, like
That's
that's pretty
that's a
good
good
for me.
game.
That's a
It's a
good, it's a pretty
4K.
good game.
Well, I'm just saying that a lot of people on YouTube, they look like they're these fantastic players, but
Oh,
honestly, they
Oh yeah.
obviously have bad games. It's
I
gonna
think I
happen.
actually touched upon that in my last video. It's just people who cherry pick games. Like, yeah, it's one way that you can just play for hours upon hours and then get one good game. I don't play that often, so I kind of have to try to get a good game right off the bat.
Yeah.
But I have ultimate respect for the people who do the Road to Commanders because it shows everything, including their bad games.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put the trailer that I had for the Dead Island on the
I'm
crack.
really excited for that.
Yeah, the trailer's gonna be way better than probably the game. But I think that game is a horrible game. It's one of the worst games ever played, and I kind of mentioned that. And I think I'm gonna do a commentary over that. It's gonna be like 12 minutes long though. But you already saw the final score. We won by one. But I think we all went negative by a lot.
I wasn't
But
sure
you
who
won,
won in
right?
that game because it didn't say which team.
But it said victory at the
Oh, it did
end.
say
I
victory.
thought.
Okay.
Yeah. So you get it's kind of one of those trailers within a trailer, like a story within a story. So you can interpret it many different ways. But I'm full.
How are we going on time, by the way?
Oh, I don't know.
Don't worry about it. We'll figure
Does
it
it
out.
matter?
No,
No.
we're good.
I
Okay.
think we're right around three or 4 minutes. We're gonna shoot for a 30-minute episode, so
Oh, we're going 30.
yeah, we're right there.
Too small.
There was one thing that before I took a break really quick, but there was one thing we talked about with Rage and about the comments when you were talking about taking your pants off and putting them back on.
Yeah.
One of the weird comments is, I think if you remember, does that make you feel weird when people like compliment you that way, Rage? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, when they okay,
Like like your
this is
gameplay
funny.
was so awesome.
Let me talk about this. Okay, so
that had
Justin,
the sexual organ.
I'm not really sure how Justin feels about it, but he kind of shows this kind of weird attitude towards people doing gay kind of jokes. I don't want to say gay, but Justin,
Homophobic, maybe
I don't know.
homoerotic.
But it's just when other dudes saw someone's chair like video and they comment like, "Oh man, that made me just jizz all over the place." And that seems to make Justin pretty uncomfortable.
I don't know. Does that sound weird to you at all? Am I the only one that thinks that's weird? I mean, it's cool. Like I understand it's a compliment, but it's like one of the
Yeah,
weird.
it's weird, but it's funny. It's just, you know.
I laugh at it. I don't think it's that bad. It's just like I'm like, wow, that's weird.
But can you imagine how Brittany gets it? Brittany, I don't know if you want to
Yeah, that's what
about
that's what I
that.
wanted to ask you about. I was like, well, I'm a
Can you
dude.
talk about that
Like,
one comment you got? I know you know.
I'm trying to find it, but I think they took it down.
yeah, it's like dick jokes in the locker room with wrestlers and baseball.
Yeah, but this shit isn't joking. Like, I feel like these people would rape me, like, if they saw me, like,
Or
walking
you
down the
walking
street.
alone to your car.
Like, oh, here's the comment. I don't know if you guys want me to read it, though, because it's
Yeah,
horrible.
it's up to you. It's your
Can
channel.
can I kind of like paraphrase it?
I mean, paraphrasing it won't give it the justice it rightly deserves, though.
Man, I'm trying to find it.
I mean, I'll read it, but it's really gross. So, if you end up editing this together and you want to bleep out some stuff, then go for it.
This is
But
G.
well, okay, if it's PG, it's about to turn XXX rated right now.
Oh, man.
This channel, the Beef Shots ask me. They upload like clips of like moonwalk, hot dog, cancels, whatever. I don't know, crazy shots that.
I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Like, I don't.
That sounds cool. I want to do that.
Oh, I wish I had the text message from Josh about the shots that we came up with.
Oh,
But
I got it.
the shot that I ended up commentating over, it was only like a 30-second video. It was called a moonwalk laptop cancel. That's not really the point. Anyways, this channel uploads like 30-minute clips and gets random commentators to commentate over it. Well, they asked me to do one, and I was like, okay, whatever.
30-second, right? Not 30-minute.
30-second, yeah.
Okay.
And they have like 1,500 subscribers. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I do it, and most of the top rated comment is basically something to the effect of, I like
No, read
this
it. Read it verbatim. I want to hear it.